Welcome to Team Phoenix's first training video. This is going to be a pull-based session, which me and Amy did together in Edinburgh while we were up filming some content. So I'm just going to chat over the footage as we go and explain the exercises that we're doing. So you can see me here warming up. So this is just a cable lat pull down. Now you can see here that I'm using a really light weight. And what I'm doing is I'm really focusing on squeezing my lats down and driving my elbows back in towards my ribs, keeping my shoulders back at all times. You can see as the shoulder starts to come forward, your trap gets a little bit more involved there. So what you want to do is really pull those elbows in. So we're moving on now. You can see Amy, and what she's doing is using a normal lat pull down machine, but we've actually pushed a bench in front, which is at 45 degrees, and we're using the handle attachments. This gives a really, really nice squeeze right down into the lats. You can see them working there. This also means that you can't swing on the lat pull down, which a lot of people tend to do, and that takes all the emphasis out of the back. And we're moving on here to the second exercise, which is a seated row. Again, we've changed the handle attachment here, so it's just slightly wider. This is more a width-based session we were doing. Now, I'm just coming back from surgery, so I was working in a rep range of about 8 to 12 and doing 4 to 5 sets in the warm-up set. Amy was working at slightly higher intensity and doing sets of 6 to 8 here. And really just 1 to 2 heavy sets is all that we're needing. So you can see me pulling away there. And moving on, we then did some rear delts. Now, have a wee look at what Amy's doing here. She's keeping her whole upper body still, and she's really pressing her chest right into the front of the bench. This again takes all the emphasis out of any chest and shoulder and puts it right back into the rear delt. And then onto machine single arm seated row. Now this wasn't the best machine. I much prefer a plate loaded machine for this, but the squeeze here wasn't too bad. Again, straps are helping quite a lot there, just really push the intensity through. And onto some heavy barbell rows. Now you can see here that what we've done is we've just chosen a rack so that the barbell is starting knee height or below. You really want to be able to be at full extension at the end of the row and full contraction back. Now this is a really rubbish set for me. That is not how you perform a row. It should be going far higher up towards your belly button. I was pretty tired by this point, so have a look at Amy's form as opposed to mine. Another thing to say about the pull session here is that really we were done within about 45 minutes. It was a short, sharp session. It was all that we needed, and that's something to bear in mind. It's really form and intensity over volume at the moment for us. And we're just going to take you through some quarter turns. So these are our standard figure quarter turns. So these are the compulsories that we're doing at the moment. So front, side and back here you can see. Now it's really, really good to practice your posing in off season and on prep. I'm pretty rusty at the moment as I said, I've just come back from surgery, but it was so nice to have somebody to pose and to train with. Also, when you do pose, remember that it is quite fatiguing, so make sure that you do prioritise it, because often at the end of your session you just can't be bothered. Places like Pure Gym tend to be pretty good in the day because the studio is often empty. And so that was our session really there. Any questions about anything we've done or any posing questions, then just let us know. Thanks very much for watching.
side.